I want to quickly talk to you about U.S. Bank EIN only business funding. So in today's conversation, I want to do a comparative analysis between their business loan, their business line of credit, their SBA loan, and their equipment financing program on an EIN only basis. If you're interested in this type of topic, I want you to stick around till the end of today's conversation. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Soli Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous. If you were to ask me, if you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's exchange, I want to compare and contrast U.S. Bank EIN only business loan, business line of credit, SBA loan, and equipment financing program. Let's start with the business loans. So here you have loans that are customized for your business. This is really great because U.S. Bank, not Bank of America, U.S. Bank actually makes it a lot easier for you to find the right business loan. So basically, they have two types of loans. They have the U.S. Bank Quick Loan. So this is a quick loan with an online application. Here you can get up to $250,000 with fixed interest rates, and the loan is unsecured. Not a problem. You're not pledging any collateral. No, they will just give you up to $250,000 based on the solidity of your credit application. So you have loan amounts from $5,000 to $250,000, competitive fixed interest rates and monthly payments, flexible terms up to 84 months. This is really good. 84 months, 7 years. You have secured and unsecured options available, and you can easily manage your loan through online banking. And the loan has $0 origination fee. This is really great. And one thing you need to know with this loan, you can make it a general purpose business loan. You can use it for working capital, office equipment, and building improvements. You can use it for a business equipment loan. So you can use it to purchase one to four pieces of secureable equipment like construction, medical, or dental equipment. And you can also use it for business vehicle loan and any type of vehicle. This could be trucks, it could be vans for your business. Okay, so this is just fantastic. So this is for the U.S. Bank Quick Loan, maximum amount $250,000. And you also have the business term loan. Here you have conventional financing up to $1 million, but this has to be secured by the business assets. So you have the unsecured loan, and then you have secure loan. Now, if you have on your balance sheet, if you have let's say interest in assets and you want to use those assets to secure the loan, this is great. Okay, this could be inventory, this could be anything in the PPE category on your balance sheet, and the property, plant, and equipment on your balance sheet. This could be machinery, this could be equipment, and yeah, you just have to work with US Bank to figure out the amount of those, the exact value of those assets, and you can proceed in terms of having a secured business term loan. Business lines of credit EIN only with US Bank. So here you basically have they do have several options. So you have what they call, so you basically access working capital to help run your business on a day-to-day basis. Okay, so when you think about a business line of credit through US Bank, this is what I want you to think about. They have several programs. They have the Cash Flow Manager program, so that allows you to manage cash flow. You can get up to $250,000. You can apply online with quick decisions, and they have competitive rates with the option to lock in a fixed rate. Okay, so this is best for companies that have been in business for 2 years or more. And you have easily accessible cash with a Visa Platinum card, convenience checks, online banking, business service center, or at a branch. And you can easily manage your credit line through online banking. Okay, so you can make an appointment, you can request a call, you can even call 1-866-280-3751, 1-866-280-3751, or you can just go to a branch. Okay, and in terms of fees, you have $0 annual fee on lines greater than $50,000, and $150 annual fee for lines lower than $50,000. Okay, And so that's what you have the cash flow manager. That's the first business line of credit with EIN only. You also have what they call the business line of credit. And here you can purchase materials, equipment, or inventory. Here you can access up to $1 million in credit line, competitive rates, and you have an interest-only payment option. You also have the business equity line of credit. This is really good. You can use real estate as equity, and here they can grant you up to $500,000. And you have revolving terms with the 5-year maximum and monthly interest-only payments. And then they have the business reserve line. Here you have protection from overdraft charges up to $5,000, no annual fee, and you have to link this to your U.S. Bank business checking account. So when we talk about business lines of credit at U.S. Bank, you have 4 possible options, and whatever option you choose will depend on your business, will depend on your liquidity needs, on your cash flows, your cash inflows and outflows. So we have the cash flow manager. Okay, we have the business line of credit, we have the business equity line of credit, and then we have the business reserve line. Let's talk about equipment financing at U.S. Bank. How does it work? Well, basically, U.S. Bank will grant you financing to fund all kinds of purchases, from manufacturing equipment to office furniture and everything in between. They will get you the right equipment that can help keep your business running smoothly. We're speaking here about medical, dental, and vet equipment. You have manufacturing equipment, construction equipment, commercial vehicles, office furnitures and fixtures, phone systems. This is really great. Computer hardware and software also. The thing is, people think about computer hardware and software in other categories. No, they are part of equipment financing. They're not your machinery, your construction machinery or manufacturing machinery, but they are part of equipment financing, okay? Computer hardware and software. And here you have loans up to $500,000. You can finance multiple pieces of equipment on one contract. You have 125% financing when including soft costs. So soft costs include things like installation costs and ancillary costs. You have pre-approval option, and you have flexible payment options. This is really good, okay? This is really good. And the reason why U.S. Bank is comfortable financing the deal up to 125%. In other words, if you have if machinery costs $100,000 and you have $20,000 of soft cost, Bank of America, U.S. Bank rather, U.S. Bank will finance the whole deal, $120,000. Okay, and the reason why they're doing this is because those loans are collateralized. Those are secure loans, so they're fine. They're fine. If something happens, they know they can actually repo the equipment. Okay. Now, one thing I need to tell you here is that you need to think about whether or not you need a business equipment loan. Okay. You need to think about how much you need, how to make the most of your business loan. You want to focus on key priorities, and you want to use your newly acquired funds from your business equipment loan where they will have the greatest impact. This is really important, okay? And you have an application only up to $150,000. So if you want a deal, if you want to buy something that is less than $150,000, you can use U.S. Bank's quick application only process, and this is online. This is really good, and you don't have to worry about anything, and they will approve you within 7 days, 7 business days. I want to talk to you about specialty financing. So we have talked about U.S. Bank business lines of credit, the equipment financing program, the business loans. I want to talk to you about specialty financing. So we have the practice financing. So you can give your practice a booster with the right financing. Okay, here we are speaking about healthcare. Okay, so healthy lending options for vet, eye care, dentist, and dental professionals. And you can acquire or buy into a practice. The options are just plenty. And one thing I want to say here is that this acquisition the financing program at U.S. Bank has a lot of benefits. So you have no down payment options available, prepayment waiver option available. You have a full range of financial offerings through U.S. Bank's local branches. You have guidance from dedicated practice finance professionals, equipment financing options available. So they do have a team in place that will guide you. They've been doing this for years, decades for some, so they have experience. Okay, so you can actually buy a practice. So you can acquire or buy into a practice. You can also refinance your practice. So if you need to simplify your finances, you can consolidate current practice debt, you can lower your interest rate, or you can increase your cash flows with terms up to 10 years. Okay, so this is really good. But remember that this deal is contingent upon credit review and the age of the debt. Okay, so you have a convenient tool. Once you refinance through US Bank, you are able to consolidate business loans and lines of credit into one monthly payment. Okay, you have competitive fixed rates to help reduce monthly payments. You have prepayment waiver option available. You have a full constellation of financial offerings through US Bank's local branches. Okay, you have also guidance from their team, very experienced team there, and you can also apply for expansion. So you can expand or relocate your practice. So when we talk about practice financing, specialty financing, we're talking about three options. You can acquire or buy into a practice. You can refinance your practice, or you can expand or relocate your practice. Okay, remodeling, moving, or starting an additional practice. If you're doing that, you might want to consider this loan. Okay, you can get competitive fixed rates or adjustable rates during the construction phase, terms of up to 10 years, and flexible timeline for completing the project. So this is something you need to think about. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another session of the Awesome Sweaty Kiwi Show. We are still talking about the U.S. Bank's EIN only business funding programs, their business term loans, their business lines of credit, their equipment financing programs, their specialty financing programs. I want to talk to you about something that is not really common. It's their McDonald's franchise financing. U.S. Bank has recognized long before some of their competitors that McDonald's franchise financing was important, was pivotal to the economic development of certain regions in the country. So they have established this McDonald's franchise financing, which, by the way, has been doing fantastically. This is wonderful. So if you are able to, if you're looking for a loan to expand, to acquire a McDonald's franchise, to open one, they'll help you. So they will help you acquire, build or relocate, remodel, or purchase equipment. So for example, for acquire, let's say you want to open a new McDonald's, right? You have looked at the location, you have looked at all the other factors. U.S. Bank will come in play, and they will help you with the financial part. If you are trying to build or relocate, they will help you support your growth with a financing program that fits your goals and budget. They can help you remodel so you can keep your McDonald's looking sharp with interior and exterior leasehold improvements, including new furniture, fixtures, services, and equipment. Or you can purchase equipment. You can actually deliver a better customer experience with new food service equipment, business information systems, and technology. Okay, what are the ins and outs of this program, this franchise financing program? So you have competitive fixed and adjustable rate loans, 7-year terms, up to 10-year terms for co-investment expenses. You have 3-month interest only options, and you might have a working capital line of credit available to you. They have the credit facility options for small equipment purchase needs. Okay, they call it the EQ revolver. And you have a local relationship manager in footprint with the benefits of a national program. So what I'm trying to say here is that U.S. Bank has local experts who can help you, and you can actually rely on a nationwide, a national network of experts. So you can get money to take care of things like cash management, electronic payments, and money transfers, payroll services, and fraud protection. So I want you to see on the screen right now, I want you to meet your relationship manager if you're interested in this program. So Rocky, Alma, Casey, and their colleagues will help you out. I want you to see on the screen right now, and you see their contact information, and you can reach out to them. I want to talk to you about the SBA loans, folks. We are still having a conversation about, we are comparing and contrasting 4 or 5 U.S. Bank EIN only business programs. Now, some of them are EIN only, some of them are not. For example, the SBA loan cannot be EIN only. You have some elements of personal, you need to have some elements of personal involvement in the program, that is. And one thing you need to understand is that with the SBA loans programs at U.S. Bank, you can benefit from the experience of an SBA approved lender. Okay, they've been doing a lot of programs in the country, from SBA, the 7A business loan program, to the SBA Paycheck Protection Program, to the SBA Disaster Assistance Loans, to the COVID-19 Economic Injury Disaster Loans. Now, in this show, we're not speaking about those loans. We're speaking strictly about SBA traditional loans. Okay, so we have the SBA 7A business loans. So here you have loan amounts up to $5 million, terms up to 10 years for business acquisition, equipment or tenant improvement, term up to 7 years for working capital and inventory, and flexible collateral options. So this is great for business acquisition, equipment, debt refinance, working capital and inventory, tenant improvement, partner buyout, or for profit businesses. Okay, you also have the 7A, the SBA 7A real estate loans. Here you have loan amounts up to $5 million, additional $2 million direct financing by U.S. Bank, and you have, that's what they call the 7A pari passu loan, and you have terms up to 25 years, fully amortized, no balloon payments. Okay, and this is great for owner-user commercial real estate purchase, expansion, refinance, or construction, for example, and for profit businesses. And then you have the SBA 504 real estate loan. Here you have loan amounts up to $12,375,000. U.S. Bank loan terms 25 years, CVC loan terms 25 years, and equipment loan term for 10 years. Okay, so this is also another loan option to consider. So the bottom line here is that U.S. Bank, as an SBA approved lender, has a constellation of SBA programs. And so if you're interested in this category of loans, you want to contact U.S. Bank, it's just better to have a conversation with someone, either at a branch or over the phone, and ask all the questions that you might have. One thing I want to say here, and this is just to give you an overview, overall, when we talk about U.S. Bank EIN only business funding, you need to understand that the loans are great. The loan have interesting characteristics, but you need to start with an EIN, right? You got to have an EIN. You can apply for this business loans on an EIN only basis or without EIN. It's totally up to you and how your company is set up, not only operationally but also legally. You know, if you're an LLC or a sole proprietorship or S corp or C corp, it really depends on you, and you want to understand the key characteristics of the business loan you're taking from U.S. Bank. Do you want to have a one-time payout of funds? Do you want to have interest rates that are lower than typically found elsewhere? You need to understand that they may have a prepayment fee. They may have a fixed repayment timeline. You want to ask all the questions that you have before starting, okay? And U.S. Bank also has a great resource, and that resource is called Financial IQ. This, in our view, is just fantastic. It is a fantastic resource, whether you are a U.S. Bank client or not, whether you are a prospective applicant or not. You can go through this to this website and learn a lot about business planning, liquidity planning, cash flow management, all that kind of stuff. So that's just fantastic. So before I close today's conversation, I want you to check out our loan evaluation approach program, because we do have a strict method on this show when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and listing bank business loans, regular business loans, lines of credit, and other funding program. So check this out. All right, folks, we are at the end of today's conversation. I just wanted to quickly recap here. So, in today's conversation, we did a comparative analysis of a U.S. bank EIN only funding program, business funding programs, and we compared business loans to business lines of credit, to their equipment financing programs, to specialty financing programs. We also looked at their McDonald's franchise financing program, as well as their SBA loans. Thank you so much for your attention. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.